I'm Anil Kumar. In the very first unit of calculus, we learn how to find slopes of tangent line. I'm going to use this method to find slope of tangent line on the curve y equals to 3x plus 6 divided by x at x equals to 2. Now slope of a line m is defined as the limit. It is the slope of the tangent line, right? And by definition, a secant becomes a tangent when we consider 2 points which are very, very close. So we say limit when h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x over h, right? So the 2 points which we consider are very, very close. H is their difference in x values, which is approaching 0. So the secant becomes a tangent. That's the definition, right? If you are given a point, like in this example, x equals to 2, we could use the formula limit h approaches 0. Instead of x, since we are given a point, we say f of the point given. In general, it is a, for example, plus h minus f of a over h, correct? So in our case, we are given function 3x plus 6 over x, and the point x is 2. So let's find slope of the tangent line on this curve at x equals to 2. So in our case, we'll write here slope m will be equal to limit h approaches 0. When we say f of a is 2, so basically we'll substitute, let me rewrite this first, f of 2 plus h, right, minus f of 2 over h. So then we get limit h approaches 0. 2 plus h means replace x by 2 plus h. So we get 3, 2 plus h plus 6 over 2 plus h minus the function at 2, right? 3 times 2 plus 6 over 2. Is it okay? Divided by h. So we could say multiplied by 1 over h, right? Same thing. So let's simplify this. So what we get here is limit h approaches 0. Let's expand this. So we get 3 times 2 is 6 plus 3h plus 6. Okay. So if I take 2 times 2 plus h as the common denominator, let's take the common denominator, which will be 2 times 2 plus h. I'll multiply all this by 2, correct? So this times 2 minus, this is 3 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 6 is 12, minus 12 times 2 plus h, right? Is it okay? Times 1 over h. So I've kind of combined two steps here. I've taken common denominator, which is 2 times 2 plus h, multiplied this to cross multiplication. Is it okay? So 2 times all this, which is, open the bracket, and here 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 times this. Is it okay? So go through it. I've skipped a step. Okay, so we get limit h approaches 0, and what we have here is 6 plus 6 is 12, 12 times 2 is 24, right? So we have 24 plus 6h, and here we have minus 24 and then minus 12h, times 1 over h divided by 2 times 2 plus h. Is it okay? So that gives us limit h approaches 0. 24 minus 24 is 0. They cancel out. And what we are left with is 6h minus 12h, which is minus 6h divided by 2 times 2 plus h times 1 over h, right? 1 over h. So h and h cancel, and we could write this as limit h approaches 0 minus 6 over 2 times 2 plus h. So if I substitute h as 0, I get that equals to minus 6 over 4 which is minus 3 over 2. So the slope of the tangent line on this curve is minus 3 over 2 at x equals to 2, right? So the answer is slope at x equals to 2 is minus 3 over 2. Is it okay? So that is how you could do it. So you would always simplify these fractions. H will get cancelled. Once that happens, you can substitute the value 0 for H and get the answer. I'm Anil Kumar, and I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.